What is going on, guys? Jake here, and today, yes, I am Prestige Master. You saw it right there. But anyway, today I wanted to bring you quite an interesting gameplay, from my point of view anyway. It's my highest kill game so far in Advanced Warfare, and it's nothing too flashy, no 100 plus or anything like that. We're playing some comeback on my favorite map. I'm not going to give away the score just yet. I'm going to let that be a little surprise towards the end. But basically, what I wanted to do for this video is kind of talk you through what I was doing, what I was thinking, and what was going on. And honestly, I think I might have just gotten some players who, obviously, they weren't great, but I think there's, they were having an off game. And comeback is my favorite map, so if you get against me on comeback, it's not really going to end too well for you. But anyway, so I just hit max prestige. I was feeling pretty good. I was finally glad that I don't have to worry about re-unlocking attachments anymore and stuff. And so and my internet was doing pretty good that day. So I think that had a pretty big emphasis on how I played. That's something that a lot of people, I think, they underestimate, is the mentality of when you're playing these kind of games. Is if you're tired or you're not feeling good or you're kind of in a pissed off mood, you're not even going to do that well. Sometimes it works for people occasionally to be really angry and play this type of stuff, but for me personally, when I'm angry, I find myself just doing worse because, I'm just angry, I'm doing stupid stuff, trying to get all these kills and whatnot. So that's probably the first big tip I could give you, is to make if you don't feel like playing or you're angry or upset, take a break, go play a different game, go take a walk, go smoke a cigarette, whatever you got to do. Just don't keep playing, because you're just going to get worse and worse, and you're going to get even more mad, and that'll lead to something stupid like you breaking your controller, which I've actually had some friends do that in the past, and it's pretty funny because once that controller is broken, there's not really much you can do. You're just kind of screwed from that point. But anyway, so I didn't want to triple cap these guys. Obviously, for the majority of the first round, actually, they had both of the flags capped, because for the most part, I was really the only one who is capping flags for my team. I'm pretty sure we come back to win it in the end. I really hope so, because then that would kind of suck to have my highest KD game on a game that we lost. But my main focus when I'm playing comeback is to get the B flag. My strategy that I like to use personally when I get in there is, first, most of the time I'll try going in the front way, from my spawn straight into B dom. And if that doesn't work, I'll usually go around. But regardless of which way I go, unless I can see somebody right as I walk in there, what I like to do is get in there really quickly and then boost jump up, and then do kind of a quick little 360, so you can get kind of a lay of what's going on and who's in the room. And then hopefully, if you're good enough, you can take out a couple of them from inside the room. But right now we got C and A, which is actually not very good. Luckily they're starting to cap C, but that's one thing I would never really recommend on comeback, is to give them solely the B flag, because although it's helpful to have them only at one flag, unless you're a really good spawn trapping team and you're all set up, it's not going to end well, because not only are you not going to be able to cap B, but they're going to be coming, they're going to be coming everywhere. And most of the time, if they have B, they're just going to camp in there until you come to them. And if you really wanted to, you could sit there and wait and win the game, but nobody does that in Call of Duty. Nobody sits down. It's fast-paced. Everybody wants to run around and try to get kills. So if you give them B dom alone, it's not going to be good. You want them to have at least 2 flags, if they're going to have flags at all. The general idea is for you guys to have 2 flags and have them coming from the opposite side of the map as the spawn. I don't know what these sentry guns were doing. They had 2 sentry guns set up right here, but they were literally not doing anything. Another quick tip I wanted to give you guys is to work on your kill streaks. You want to make sure you have the right kill streaks for your for what your playstyle is. I'm not saying you got to use my kill streaks. I'm just telling you what works best for me. That's something that a lot of people they mistake. They watch these YouTubers that get these high kill games, and they're like, oh, I got to use exactly everything he was using. No, that's not it at all. One of my friends, actually, he was telling me that he uses toughness on all his classes, and I should use toughness because then I wouldn't die as much. But I tried slapping on toughness, and I just was playing like crap. I was going double negative all the time, every game, and I was just not playing very well. So whatever you like to play with, whatever is your setup that you prefer to use that, because if you're comfortable with the way you're playing, you're going to play better. Your mentality is going to be better, and that's what you want when you're playing these kind of games. You don't want to, be like, oh, because maybe it's different for me because I have OCD and stuff like that, so when I know one little thing is off, it's going to be bugging me for the entire game. So normally my kill streaks are I have the UAV, I have the threat detection, and the extra assist points so I can get to my next streaks faster. Sometimes if I have to camp it out, my system hack is only 50 points away from my UAV, so usually I'll camp it out and wait till I get those assist points. Sometimes, not all the time. And then for my system hack, if you're gonna run system hack, the most helpful tip I can give you is to put flash on it. I cannot tell you how many times that thing has saved me. Even in this game, you'll see there's one time where I take out pretty much their entire team twice while trying to cap B because I have flash on my system hack. Right now we're losing pretty badly, and I'm pretty sure we bring it back in the second round, hopefully. I really hope we won this game. I'm going to be super disappointed if we lost. I was too busy worrying about my score to even care. I got like 15 caps, so I assumed we won. But what the flash does, it's only a split second that they can't see, but right there, you saw right there, that guy who just put the sentry gun down, he probably would have killed me, but I flashed him for that split second, which gave me just enough time to take him out before he realized what was going on. And if you're playing domination or something and you have that system hack with a flash saved up and you really need to cap a flag, go cap a flag and then pop that flash right as the enemies are coming around the corner. You're going to have a huge feed of guys to take out and get capture points and everything, and they're not going to know what's going on because they can't see anything because you just flashed them. And I also have assist points on my system hack, and for my warbird I put on aggressor, which is, makes it AI controlled and it goes around the map. Honestly, that thing never really gets me any kills. It probably gives me a couple, but the only reason I have that on my setup is just kind of, when there's a warbird up, even if it's not, not that great, I feel like it throws a couple of the players off. They're like, oh, they got a warbird, this isn't good, And this right here, this is actually where I clear out. I take out 1, 2, 3. I got assist on a couple of guys. 4. 5, let's see, I think we get, 6, and this is where I use my system hack to my advantage. I switch down to it, I flash him, that guy doesn't see me, and then I pick 2 more off while getting the cap, and I am like, unfortunately I died, but I was like 100 points off of my streaks, even though I hadn't even called them all in yet, so that's pretty ridiculous. So that's definitely a big tip I want to use for you guys. The warbird honestly is better manually controlled, but I like to have everything AI so I can be running around getting gun kills. That's just the way I like to play. But yeah, those are the biggest tips I can really give you. Play with the guns that you want, play with the perks you want, play with the streaks you want. It's okay to try new things. I mean, that's what Call of Duty's here for. It's going to be around for an entire year, so it's not like you're gonna be stuck with doing one thing for the entire year. So try stuff, try new stuff. If if you like it, you can use it. If you don't, then you don't have to, but that's how it works. You got to use what you want to use. Don't just copy somebody else because you saw they did good with it, because if you're not comfortable with what you're playing as, you're not going to do well right here. And they have a paladin up right here, but I keep trying to go for B. I want us to have B, but it seems like every time we cap it, my team is not very good at, keeping it for us. So now I think what my strategy is, I could be wrong, but I think I'm going to try to go for C so we can stop them from capping any points, because this is getting ridiculous. I really don't want to lose this game. I'm pretty sure we lost this game now that I think about it. I mean, the score's pretty bad. But, there's not a lot you can do about that. Sometimes you can be playing amazing, still playing like a team and everything like that, but your teammates just don't want to help you out. That seems to be the case in Call of Duty the most of the time, is you don't have very good teammates because, Call of Duty is so fast-paced, it doesn't favor teamwork as much as other games such as Battlefield and stuff like that, which is kind of unfortunate because, I know when I'm playing with some friends and I have somebody watching my back, letting me know, calling out where people are and stuff like that, and just, capping flags with me at the very least really helps me. That guy, he went prone around that pillar because he saw, that was a nice turn on, but he saw that I was coming for him, so he tried to hide, but I flashed him, so he had no choice but to hide unless he wanted to stand wide out in the open. And with that threat detection UAV on, that's just going to be killer. They're not going to see me coming. They're not going to know what's happening to them. So that's definitely something I would recommend trying out. Maybe throw on support. If you want to try that, it makes it quite a bit points to get. But if you throw on support to your UAV, you can put on threat detection and all that stuff and see if that works for you guys. Because the threat detection, I feel like not as many people run low profile as they should, like me specifically. Oh geez, we went on a 15 kill streak right there. Me specifically, I run lightweight most of the time versus low profile, and with that threat detection, it's it's better than an advanced UAV. It's better than a VSAT. Like, it's ridiculous how helpful this thing is during matches. But I just got my score for a little while ago, and I saw that I was getting pretty high up there. I was trying really hard to go for 100 plus, but unfortunately towards the end of the game they all just kind of stopped coming for the flags as much, because they could tell, I think they could tell that they were getting destroyed pretty badly by me, because every time they tried to cap something I would come for them. Like right here even, I keep coming for them. I'm not letting up. I'm not going to let them have any of those flags. So I think they kind of got the hint and stopped coming for the flags, which kind of sucks. And there was only 8 seconds left, so you know, I just stopped capping. I was just worrying about kills. And you know, that was a pretty good game. This is my favorite map. I hope they remake it for the next Advanced Warfare. This is by far my favorite map. I love it. So yeah, we did lose, unfortunately, but it's not because I wasn't playing like a team. Like, you saw how much I was capping and stuff like that. I got like 15 captures, 82 kills, and 24 deaths. That's my highest ever. Here's my stats again if you didn't see that already. Just max prestige, so you guys can see I wasn't reverse boosting or anything like that. Those guys actually did get quite a few kills. They just weren't doing too well for some reason. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button. It really helps the channel grow. Subscribe for some more badass gameplays like this one, and I will see you guys on my next video. Peace out.